outside, adjust your sleeve. Got here late like just to leave. Wings on my shirt, now I cannot fly. Asked do I love her, but I cannot lie. Open up the door like can I ride? Heart made of stone, I cannot cry.
Desde Montreal, Canadá, this is a Smackdown en español. Eres el campeón, eres el único, eres el Money in the Bank participante, eres el mexicano que se va a ir de WWE en la vida de reto del Rio. What is up and welcome to Friday night's most electrifying show, most spectacular show, most amazing show, Friday Night Smackdown, and we are going to kick it off with a couple of Money in the Bank participants. 1, 2, 3. Del Rio, Chris Jericho. Oh baby, what a way to kick off Friday night, and it's going to be one hell of a night tonight. We have SmackDown's newest superstar, Sheamus, taking on the Intercontinental Champion, Riley Sparks, in the main event, and by God, it's gonna be mental. It's gonna be metal. It's gonna be metal or mental. It's gonna be great. Whatever you want to call it, mental. Whatever one's better for you. Friday Night Smackdown again. Gonna blow the roof off. Gonna blow the roof off these ratings again. That's what we do here on Friday nights. And as we are headed on our road to Money in the Bank, which is brought to you by insert sponsor there. It's brought to you by all the people of everywhere. Actually, what I'd like to hear is your thoughts on who you guys, what your favorite match of the night was, and who you'd like to see more of, and all this and that. That would be very helpful. As wait a second, it's the one, it's the only, the Ayatollah of rock and roller. It is. Come on down. Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off on this bitch. Baby making time. Here we go. It is. Where's the light brights? The light brights. Turn them on. There, you see it? I see it. I see it. I don't know if you see it because my quality isn't that great. But there it is. It is Chris Jericho, and he is in the arena here in Canada. His native land here in Montreal, Canada. And Chris Jericho is going to definitely have the fan support, which is something I talked about on Monday Night Raw since we were in Chicago, Illinois, to see CM Punk and Kofi Kingston beat CM Punk. So who knows if the home field advantage will really matter. Del Rio is far from home right now. Del Rio is more south, not America, but more south in Mexico. So it's a far away place for him right now. But Jericho is here in his home country of Canada. And it's all a boot if Chris Jericho. That's my worst Canadian impression. Don't laugh. Don't call me a jerk. It's all a boot if Chris Jericho could win this match, and we'll see if Chris Jericho is really boot that lifestyle of winning matches. Here we go. Jericho, Del Rio, one-on-one on Friday Night Smackdown to kick off the show. I'm pretty sure that's gonna give me a dislike on this video. That's gonna be funny. Real men wear flannel. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But this guy earns like millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Jericho, Del Rio. Here we go. Kick off Friday Night Smackdown. And there they go. There's this high right there. Oh, now. Oh, look. Quick to a suplex right there. That's pretty fast right there to start off the suplex with it. And then you're going to throw him to the Irish whip. And there comes Del Rio. Oh, Del Rio with a nice little elbow. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with that Del Rio, you know. Not a big man, but he's crazy good. Here we go. That's Chris Jericho now trying to tell Del Rio, get back in my ring. I'm going to win Money in the Bank. I'm going to become the next Ayatollah of rock and roller, even though I already am that. Become the Money in the Bank winner, and I'm going to whoop some monkey ass. Simple as that. But Jericho, he is in the Money in the Bank match, and I can't wait to see Jericho in it. And there knocks out Del Rio right there as Alberto Del Rio is on the ground, and he's crying for his mama as Del Rio and Jericho. And look at, oh, wait a second. Del Rio is like, nope. And as we see, there's a chops to the chest of Del Rio. That's exactly what you want to do if you're Chris Jericho. Nice clothesline right there. You know, Jericho and Del Rio both new to the SmackDown brand. And it's going to be something amazing to see how these guys get into here, especially the World Heavyweight Championship picture. what their impact on it is going to be, since our World Heavyweight Champion is out of commission. We don't know if he'll be out of commission long enough to lose his title, or if he won't be long enough to not lose his title. He has to the SmackDown after Money in the Bank. So if he doesn't defend that championship on Friday night, he will lose that championship on Saturday morning. He will lose it on Saturday morning. He will have to relinquish it to the winner of that big-time fatal 4-way elimination match that we're going to have at Money in the Bank. Sorry about that. I got like throat boogers right now. I still get them right now, but I'm not in a position that I like right now. It's a mic. I have to scream sometime randomly to see if my mic's still working. As Del Rio back to kicking and kicking and kicking and screaming, kicking and screaming. Oh baby, this is just like the movies. As Del Rio lifting him up, and here we go to another suplex yet again. Del Rio, use that international style of wrestling. Jericho has some of that too, so why don't you do it too, Del Rio? As Del Rio, oh, here comes Jericho though. Jericho, Bulldog. Is Jericho thinking what I'm a thinking? He's thinking what I'm a thinking, and I thinking. He going to jump, and a nice splash by Chris. Sorry, my mic cut off. I was saying a whole bunch of things, but my mic cut off, and it's like in an awkward position where it hurts my throat when I speak, so I can't really say much. And you know, that's why you guys subscribe, to hear me just say whatever I want to say. Yeah, nah, I'm just kidding around. That's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. As Del Rio going high risk and dropping his whole body, but Chris Jericho says, how about a no? And how about a Walls of Jericho? No, but look at Del Rio, quick enough to know what's going on. Not a slowpoke at all. He is not slow, and he knows what is going on. He knows that Jericho is trying to think, hey, why not give him a wall to Jericho and in this match here tonight and get out of here and go party with the hoes in Montreal, Canada. Because I know some hoes in Montreal who can, hook it up. As Del Rio going back to work on the arm. And Del Rio very smart to do that, because Del Rio's finisher does involve the arm. So it's very smart to go after him. And a nice backbreaker right there by Mr. Del Rio. You know, Del Rio's... Oh, it's a backcracker. That's it. Jericho's done. Pinfall. 1, 2. A kick out by Mr. Jericho. Jericho kicks out. Now Del Rio lifting him up. Here comes, and boom. That's how you do it if you're Del Rio. You want to win the match this fast. You're going to do moves like this, as Del Rio right now is thinking, how do I get him here? And I'm going to just run in the ropes and wait. Chris Jericho says, hey, you missed me there. And Jericho knocks him out. How does he do that, Jericho? Out of all the things Jericho can do, wait, what's Jericho? No! My God, that's a move that is beautiful. Jericho's still able to do that. It's impressive still at this age that he is in. Not calling him old, but still, just saying, it's impressive. It's impressive to move like a young man. I mean, you're not really a young man, but it's impressive to do it. It's impressive, impressive, impressive. Chris Jericho coming back into the ring as Del Rio right now gets kicked in the side of the gut. And if anyone watched Monday Night Raw, we saw Chris Jericho actually steal the finisher of Randy Orton and gave him an RKO after Orton had attacked. Whoa, nice kick by Del Rio after Orton had attacked Wade Barrett. So we saw that happen. It was beautiful. To anyone who didn't see it, you go watch it and you go see that Chris Jericho gave the RKO to Randy Orton, and it was phenomenal. It was. Check it out. I'm telling you, Chris Jericho had been in the RKO as well. You know, it's one of his 1,000 moves that he has. As now here comes Del Rio. Back to work, Del Rio, and that's the way. Wait. Jericho's thinking, how about we switch this up and give myself a win, maybe? 2. And he got it. Oh no, Del Rio able to kick out at 2. Again, it's always kicking out at 2. That's usually the way you go. You kick out at 2. If you kick out at 2, you'll be safe for the rest of the match, and they won't be able to do nothing against you. As here comes Jericho, and now wait a second, switcheroo by Del Rio. Del Rio now says, how about I go high risk? How about I do this to you? Woo! Beautiful move by Del Rio. You don't really get to see much of that strategy. Pinfall, 1, 2. A kick out by Jericho though. And the fans here in Canada are rooting for their boy Jericho, but Del Rio making sure that these fans don't walk away happy here tonight with Jericho picking up the win. But here comes Chris, and Christopher is gonna do what he needs to do. Neck breaker. Jericho, drops an elbow right there. Maybe he's thinking something else. Jericho, try to drop the whole body. Do what you do, Jericho. And but Del Rio says, I know how to handle this. A big time kick like that could be very good for Del Rio. Chances of winning here tonight. As now Del Rio, what is he thinking here? This could be, nice, a gut buster to Chris Jericho right there. And again, that hurts a lot. But it's not going to hurt as much as these lads that they're going to face at Sunday's Money in the Bank. So, I'm just saying, they're going to get more pain in the near future. As now Del Rio is saying, I got to set this one up to finish it. Del Rio's calling it. Del Rio wants it. Del Rio wants the end of this one, and I think we might just be seeing it here. And Del Rio, they would hook this up. Wait, Jericho with a quick roll-up. Quick roll-up. He's got it. And oh, no. Jericho said, I got him. Wait, there it is. He's got him again. He's got him again. Walls. The walls are on him. The walls on Del Rio. Del Rio is thinking, how the hell am I going to get out of this? Del Rio climbing and going, but he can't. Jericho lost control of it, I believe. As Jericho, here goes the kick. And wait, Del Rio now says, yeah, how about this, y'all, so boy? And oh, baby, Del Rio has got it on Jericho. And Del Rio loses handle of it. And here comes Dog. These two guys are losing it. And they're losing it all. And Jericho says, how about a code breaker? Code breaker out of nowhere. And Del Rio in trouble. Jericho's got it. The walls. The walls of Jericho. And Del Rio is tapping out. Del Rio is tapping out. Count this one, Chris Jericho. Jericho. Jericho with a huge win here tonight, and that's the way you got to do it. You got to build up momentum for Money in the Bank, pick up some wins here and there, do something, beat somebody, and make yourself that guy that everybody's going to want to beat. You've been stopped and dropped by the wall of Jericho. Jericho, look back as you admire your win here tonight, because that is how it is done.
I can feel the rain. You don't wanna fight, not feel your pain. But I gotta go hard, gotta go far. That don't mean that we gotta fall.
Monroe. I don't know what's going on here. We're on Friday nights, and tonight it's a tag team matchup, one I've been waiting to see since last week. I don't know how this team's gonna fare up though. Cody Rhodes and Goldust. I know. They're brothers, so naturally there should be something, but what is it when two brothers don't spend when one brother doesn't spend his childhood with the other? Remember Goldust, when Cody Rhodes was growing up, Goldust was out there competing in the WWF, WCW. He was competing out there, and Cody, he said, he came out last week to save me. He's probably thinking just that one save is going to make up for all those years of him not being there for the brother for me. I guess not, because he doesn't know me very well. So Cody Rhodes last week said that's why he didn't save Goldust. He said, hey, Goldust doesn't need me to save him. Goldust apparently wants, Goldust is my big brother. He wasn't there for me, so why should I be there for him? And that's kind of weird, because he was there for you that one night, just that one night, but not this night. So we'll see what happens here tonight as Cody and Goldust take on Cody Rhodes' former tag team partner Jack Swagger and his new tag team partner Antonio Cesaro. It was always burning. Oh baby, here we go. He's coming out to Cody. Wow, sign of unity. Goldust, who's looking better than ever. Yes, that is Goldust. I know, I picked a terrible creator, Goldust. I know. Get off my D. Well, here comes Goldust, man. You know, he's trying to make up for all those years that he wasn't there as a brother for his younger brother, Cody Rhodes. And hopefully tonight they do something big. Well, that's a little scary right there. I'm a little afraid of Goldust, just a little bit, not a lot. But watch out for Goldust, man. Tonight he's looking good, as he will be tagging up with Cody. And I had a chance to tell one thing to Goldust. He told me, you know what, last week he was okay that Cody didn't come out. He understands. And he knew he wasn't going to come out when he was already getting his head smashed in. He was just a little disappointed in Cody, though. He thought, hey, you know, I thought, you know, a manly thing right here. I came and saved you when you're getting your ass kicked. Why didn't at least you not come out and save me? That would have been something very nice to do. But you know what? If that's the kind of man you've grown up to be, oh well. And Cody Rhodes, I don't know. We'll see what happens here with Cody and Goldust as their team goes up against the Real Americans, one of the best tag teams in the company. Ryan started the fire. Here we go. The Real Americans are here, and it's Antonio Cesaro and Jack Swagger tagging up. They're tagging up here again. And it's going to be nice to see what these guys can do here tonight. Remember, Cesaro is part of that big-time match this next Sunday. Not this Sunday, but the next Sunday at Money in the Bank. That match, that will be a Money in the Bank match for Antonio Cesaro. And Jack Swagger is in that fatal four-way battle royal that can determine the next #1 contender for the World Championship or the next World Heavyweight Champion. Cody Rhodes also in that match, so it's going to be a good way here to see what Jack can do against his former partner. Maybe hurt him a little bit, get him a little injured, because Mark Henry's in that one too. Mark Henry's in that match, and I'm just saying, Mark Henry's a beast. The fire, and so is Kane, I believe. And here we go, Swagger and Rhodes, the former tag team partner, start off, and look at Swagger. It says, nope, I'm not going in that way. And look at Cody right there. Cody's like, make the tag. Come on, Swagger, come on. And Cody trying to start off quick right there with the drop kick. He misses the drop kick. And here comes Cesaro. I really would have loved to see Swagger and Cody Rhodes go at it right here, but I guess we'll see Cesaro and Rhodes. As now Rhodes says, let me switch this out for you here. Boom, face buster right there. Cody Rhodes, you got to be aware of him. He's not like his daddy. He's very quick, very athletic. And he knows how to do things real quick, real fast. He takes care of business. And look, here comes Cody. And oh, there's a nice right there. Nice move right there by Cody. Cody likes to go high risk, which is something we ain't seen most of, but he misses it. Cesaro able to get out of the way. And look at Cesaro. Oh my God, again, Cesaro showing you how good he could be in that ring. His ring skills, it's very impressive. And look at this eye rake, dirty eye rake, ref. Where's the suspension on that one? And here's a neck breaker, maybe. Yep, neck breaker right there by Antonio Cesaro. I thought that was a dirty eye rake. I don't know. Maybe eye rakes aren't as dirty as they used to be, but I thought that was pretty dirty in my eyes. That's Cesaro doing it again. Look at him do it live. Big time move right there. Pinfall. Wait. Oh my God. Look at that right there. Cesaro. A kick out by Cody Rhodes. And here we go. Cody's trying to come back here. Cody has already had a win last month. He actually had a big win against Shelton Benjamin when he was the World Heavyweight Champion. So it's pretty debatable, you know, whether he actually won the match because there was some interference. But, you know, Cody picked up the win, and that's showing the record books that Cody defeated a world champion. So, you know, a lot of people are thinking now it's Cody's time. This Money in the Bank time could be his time to come out of his shell and finally emerge as one of the top stars in the WWE. Nice elbow right there by Cody. I don't know what he was waiting for, but Cesaro is now on the ground as Cody Rhodes is up and handling his business here. As here comes Cody. Here comes Cody. And, oh, there's a switcheroo right there by Cesaro. And Cesaro trying to drop a big leg right there, but I don't think he knew what he was doing. There's an uppercut right there by Cesaro. And Cesaro going, come on, Swagger, let's make this one. Another uppercut, and wow, that one right there definitely knocked out Cody Rhodes, and he better watch himself here. As here comes the tag to Jack Swagger. Swagger says, I'm ready. Yeah, after Cody's been getting his ass kicked, sure, why not come in the ring and try to make yourself look good here? As Swagger laying him out. Swagger, elbow to the back of the head. That's not where you want to see a elbow go. As Swagger delivers another leg drop. Swagger and Cody Rhodes were the All-American Dreams. And that kind of went bad after, after Cody said, you know what, I think we're doing the wrong thing. I don't think we should be deporting these people, all this and that. I think we got to realize there's a lot of, people that don't deserve, and all this and that. And Jack was like, nope, I need someone with the same beliefs as me that they're robbing my dream here. And look at Cody. And Cody, but Cody was going for a splash. But Swagger says, no, a backbreaker. And Cody Rhodes right now is doing what he needs to. Cody Rhodes needs to get up right now and wake himself up here at the pinfall. And a kick out by Cody. And Swagger back at it and big time clothesline. And look at Swagger. Oh, I know Swagger does what he does here. He goes right after the leg. And Cody Rhodes counts him very well. Cody, maybe the tag? No, he's not making the tag at all. Cody drops the splash. Cody Rhodes, yet again, one more time. Cody, but again, Swagger says, dude, come on, we're tag team partners. And there it is again, breaking his back. Breaking Cody Rhodes' back, and here comes Jack. Here comes Jack. And it's Cody right there. Yet again, Cody. As now Cody's got Swagger over here in the corner. Now Cody says, here, deal with this one. Yeah, deal with this. Look at Cody's athleticism right here. I think we know what we're about to see. Moonsault by Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes bumping it up right here. As Goldust over there telling him, come on, make the tag, man, make the tag. Wait, Goldust. Goldust over there telling him, come on, Cody. No. And I kick out right there by Cody Rhodes. And Cody gets control of this one and needed to face of Swagger. Swagger lost a little bit of control there. But now Swagger slapping the face. Slapping him. Look at that, leaving it red. And Swagger needs to find a way to oh my God, oh baby. Needs to find a way to get Cesaro back in this match. You've been in this match too long. And keep Cody out of that corner of Goldust. As look at Swagger yet again, throwing him over there. And look at Swagger. Look at this power by Swagger. That's why they're so dangerous. That's why this tag team is so good. They are powerful. They are strong. This team is very dangerous. And Cesaro, look at Cesaro. Powerbomb. Powerbomb for the pinfall. Cody Rhodes, though, able to kick out. Cody surviving in these ones. Cody trying to keep himself alive here. And Cody says here, Alabama Slammer. Alabama Slammer. Cody and Goldust is like, come on, tag me in, brother. And oh, Cody says no. I know what I'm doing here. And Cody's got him. Crossroads. Crossroads by Cody. Cody says no. One more time. One more time. Oh no. Big time clothesline. He was saying one more, and Cesaro was like, nope, I don't think so, guy. And look at Cesaro now. He's got Cody here and throws him up. Oh, God, no. Cesaro now, I think he's just playing with Cody now. He's telling him, I can do whatever I want with you here. Look at that, throwing you up in midair. What are you going to do about it, Cody, huh? Nothing. And not again. No, not. Oh, he's going to do it one more time. Yo, there it is. That sick uppercut could be the end. 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Rhodes. Rhodes with the kick out. And Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Here's a Swiss drop. The Swiss drop is working here as the Cesaro and Swagger team of the Real Americans need to find a way to put down Cody. But look at Cody Rhodes. Oh, Cody trying to get the pin, but there's a rope break out there. Needs to be better aware of his surroundings. As these guys can't seem to get their heads together. Wait, what's this? A tag team? Oh my God. Look at that. The refs disqualifying the Real Americans. What? The Real Americans, they don't care. They're like, we got what we wanted. We took down Cody Rhodes. And Goldust is like, what's going on? Oh, hell no, guys.
of us. Cause fate on the phone and he calling us. We came from the ground.
And band! They're a three-man band, and he is the European champion. Drew McIntyre defending his championship here tonight on Friday night. It's the most entertaining show, Friday Night Smackdown. What else are you going to watch? College baseball? Drew McIntyre is the European champion. He defeated Barrett at King of the Ring to win that. That is the same date he joined the 3MB. The 3MB are saying, hey, we are a real team now. We own European Championship, and we no longer are a team that will just be laughed at and just be made a mockery of. No, baby! We are the 3MB, and we have European Championship gold, and guess what? We're going to add more gold, Cruiserweight gold. We're going to add Intercontinental Championship gold, and a man that added his own gold, the Internet Champion, Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder, the Long Island IZ, last week upset with himself. I got a chance to speak to him. I told him, you know, what happened, man? What's going on in your head? Like, I'm just upset about what's going on with me, man. You know, I come so close every single time. Every single time I'm come close, and after a while, you know, first time it's like, okay. Second time it's like, okay, gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong. Third time it's just, oh my God, it's so upsetting. It's just so frustrating. And now Ryder says it's just finally consumed him that he's only second best, and he doesn't want that. And he has to find a way to get over it. And here comes another man that a lot of people are saying is suffering from a little madness of his own. Justin Gabriel, Tyson Kidd's tag team partner. And, you know, a lot of people are saying that he's jealous of Tyson Kidd after Tyson Kidd defeated him for a Money in the Bank spot. And Tyson Kidd this past Monday night on Raw tagged up with John Cena, and guess who got the pinfall? That's right, Tyson Kidd. And I got a chance to speak to Justin. I told him, are you jealous? He was like, why? My brother, my tag team partner, he's winning matches. He's becoming what he wants to be. He's becoming a big-time star. Me, I'm right here. I'm competing for gold. I'm still here. I'm handling my business, but at the end of the day, we're a tag team, and that's what's going to happen. We're a tag team, and we know what we're doing here. A triple threat match for the European Championship. This one should be quite the interesting matchup right here. I don't know, you know, if you've noticed, but we've had a lot of triple threat matches this week here in the WWE. Each one has been one hell of a match. I think the best one has been the one on NXT. In my opinion, the best one was Ryan Gates, was it Brandon Ross, and fuck, I can't remember the other guy's name. Shit, I'm blanking here. Someone to help me out on that one. Anyways, Friday Night Smackdown, Drew McIntyre goes right after Justin, but look at Ryder going right after the champion. A very smart move by Zack Ryder, but Zack Ryder's gonna have to, I think they might have to be friends here. It's Ryder and Gabriel until this guy's out. Look at that tag team maneuver. Maybe this two should be a tag team, man. You know, but more about Ryder. You know, Ryder has been coming so close and so close and so close to, you know, finally getting to that top of the food chain, and he hasn't been able to capitalize on it. At the Royal Rumble, at the beginning of the stories, he was eliminated by CM Punk. He was the last one eliminated, so you know he was the first loser. He was the last loser of the match. Then at Elimination Chamber, he was the last man with Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin defeated him and retained his World Heavyweight Championship. At WrestleMania, Zack Ryder won the Money in the Bank, and everyone was like, yes, the third time is the charm. Ryder's finally going to do what he needs to do. But unfortunately for Ryder, he was attacked by the returning beast and current WWE Champion Brock Lesnar. So, you know, that's bad luck, and then Ryder would challenge Lesnar for it, and Lesnar just demolished Ryder. Oh, look at that nice counter right there by Gabriel, but the counter here by Drew, and Drew right there with a nice suplex. Drew McIntyre, and then at Extreme Rules, Zack Ryder had a chance for the Intercontinental Championship, and guess what? He blew it again and lost. Over the limit, he lost again for the Intercontinental Championship. At the King of the Ring, he had a chance in the finale against Kofi Kingston, and he lost again. And I don't know how much of that can he take. He's not in the Money in the Bank match this year, so you know how much can Ryder take? You know, Ryder says he wants to find a way to contribute still, and you know he said he has a plan, and he's gonna bring it to two guys that are in need of help against a three-man group. I don't know with two guys he's speaking of, but I think it might be Daniel Bryan and CM Punk who need a third guy. They've been very vocal about a third guy to help them take on the Shield, and we already know Daniel Bryan and CM Punk are planning. They want a match with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank, but look at Ryder being used as a weapon. Can Ryder be that third man counteract Mr. Roman Reigns or something like that, you know? And look at Justin Gabriel. Impressive aerial maneuvers. And Drew McIntyre right there to try to shut it down. But look at Justin Gabriel. Someone call the doctor. Justin Gabriel is in. Sorry, that didn't make no sense at all. But Justin Gabriel is warming up. He was warming up, but now Zack Ryder says, I don't think so, guy. But look at Gabriel yet again. And Ryder says, get over here, man. I know who the hottest star in this one is, and it's you right now. You're kicking my ass, so I can't let you beat me here. Ryder knows it's the European Championship. It's a title, though. That's the thing. And look at Ryder. Could he become a dual threat champion, the European and Internet Champion of the world? And there's a kick out right there. A save actually by Ryder. Sorry about that. Ryder with a nice bulldog on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre has been very quiet in this match, and that's not good for Drew. He needs to figure out a way to come out of nowhere and beat Ryder and Gabriel. These are your opponents here, and they are coming close to taking your title away. As Ryder right now is on Gabriel, and the European Championship is on the line. The responsibility that comes along with being the European champion is you have to defend it every single week. And Drew McIntyre with the wicked clothesline. You know, Drew McIntyre, I got a chance to speak to him. I told him, hey, why did you join the 3MB? He says, besides the obvious reason that this band rocks, I needed a group that can support me, a group that can help me out, a group that can be promising for my career. The solo thing, being a nice guy to everyone, wasn't working out. So I need a group that I can trust, and what more than a man band, a 3-man band, where, you know, everyone just wants one goal, and that's to get rich and famous and successful. Because remember, you got to get paid in order to get laid. And the great words, those who finish first. Yeah. And Ryder with the nice leg drop right there on Justin Gabriel. But watch out for Drew. Wait, nice switch around. Nice switch around. Oh, look at this. And Drew goes right for the legs. And Zack Ryder says, I'll go right back for the neck of yours, Drew. You want to work against that? You want to take my guy down? You want to help take on my friend who I've been beating up tonight here? As there's a switcheroo right here. Let's see what Ryder can do. I think Ryder was thinking the broski boot. And wait a second. Where's Ryder going? Ryder says, hey, I got this. DDT! And Ryder right now, Gabriel right behind him. Justin Gabriel right behind Zack Ryder. And Ryder says, let's get this one. Woo, woo, woo. Ryder might be thinking it's time. Rough Ryder! Rough Ryder by Zachy. The Zack attack. Wait, Zack attack, yes! Zack attack on Gabriel. Wait, no. Drew! Future shock! Future shock DDT! And Drew says, I'm going after Gabriel. 1, 2, 3. No, come on, man. Come on. Drew McIntyre retains his European Championship after Ryder was pretty much taking out Justin Gabriel from the match. And Drew McIntyre did nothing this match, honestly. He did nothing. Am I the only one seeing this? He did nothing. Comes in, throws the future shock DDT right there, gets rid of Ryder. Ryder should have been the European champion. Ryder 2 weeks again. You know, Ryder is losing, man. He needs to pick up a win. And look at Drew celebrating his European Championship win. Congrats to this guy. But again, that wasn't a win. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like that was a win for Drew McIntyre. I feel like he stole what Zack Ryder had. Zack Ryder had all the momentum. Zack Ryder was taking out Justin Gabriel. Zack Ryder was doing all the work, and Drew comes in and swoops in out of nowhere and takes out Ryder and goes in for it. And unfortunately for Zack Ryder, loses it again. Justin Gabriel gets pinned, and Drew McIntyre is still your European champion as we continue here on Friday Night Smackdown. Sorry, I haven't said anything. But this one right here is a one-on-one match. Darren Young, Rey Mysterio. Darren has to defeat Rey in order for Titus O'Neil to get a match against AJ Styles, and then Titus has to defeat AJ in order to become the #1 contenders and go to Money in the Bank and face this team of Riley's World of Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles for the Tag Team Championships. Now, it's been proven before that Titus can pick up the big win. But can Darren do it tonight? Can Darren pick up this big win against Rey Mysterio? We'll see here tonight on Friday Night Smackdown, which has been one very weird show tonight. You know, we've seen a win by Jericho. We've seen the Real Americans beat Cheatful. Let's just say that, just beat some douches, not even caring if they won or lost. And then we saw recently, we just saw Drew McIntyre defend his European Championship, and guess what? He won, but not the way I thought he should have won. He used Zack Ryder to take care of Justin Gabriel, and then just threw Ryder out of the picture and picked up the win, and that's the way it happens. But here's a guy right here that, you know, Rey Mysterio, a guy that's turned his back on the fans, and you know, I told him, man, what happened, dude? You know, Sin Cara tried to reach out to you and get an autograph from you. You told him, hell no. Told him, get the hell away from me, you wannabe. And then I told him, you know, what happened? He was like, these fans, they turned on me first. Do you not realize that? They were like, oh, we're tired of little Rey. We're tired of him. You know, he doesn't know. You know, and then Rey was like, I'm done with these guys, and I don't need any more of these guys, so I'm done. They want to boo me, let them boo me. But I'm going to give them something to boo me for, and I'm going to run over Teddy Long is what I'm going to do. And look at Rey Mysterio. He still uses the same moves. That's the thing that intrigues me the most. These moves that can bring a lot of interest. Oh, look at Rey right there. But again, remember, Rey Mysterio is not the biggest guy, but his strategy is to attack quick speed that he has right here. As Rey Mysterio, Darren Young, Mr. No Days Off. Darren Young needs to figure out a way to beat Rey Mysterio, a tag team champion, a former world champion, a former Intercontinental champion, a former WWE champion, a former everything. And look at, oh, Darren Young, yes. Use it. You're the bigger man in this one. You got to take that advantage that you're the bigger guy in this match and beat Rey Mysterio down. And look at Darren, man. Darren, here he comes. The primetime player is doing what he needs to do. As there's an elbow to the back. Darren Young, no Titus O'Neil allowed at all. And neither is AJ Styles allowed in this one. Nobody from Raleigh's World, nobody from the primetime players is allowed on this. As there's a nice suplex right there by Darren Young. And look at D-Money. Oh! I got a chance to also speak to the Intercontinental Champion who is in the action tonight against Sheamus. I didn't talk to him about his match. I talked to him about his next Intercontinental opponent. And he was like, no one deserves to face me for this championship. Honestly, there is nobody else for me to defeat. I'm just going to hold this championship until someone actually can surpass my level, which will be in a couple, 20 years. And by then, I'll just be like, whatever. And Riley Sparks has got that big ego about himself right now that no one's going to face him. But the question is, who's going to be contending when Riley Sparks up next for the Intercontinental Championship? You know, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil came out of nowhere to take down and are trying to take on this team of Rey and AJ for the Tag Team Championship. But Juan is, I don't know where the hell Juan is. He's like out of the picture somehow. I think he's taking a sabbatical or something like that. I don't know. I think he took his ball and went home. But you know, it's the question, you know, what's going on with this Intercontinental Championship situation. Nice splash by the big douche himself, Rey. And Rey Mysterio, nice little move right there as Rey Mysterio. Here we go, back to work on Darren Young, and Darren Young needs to figure out a way as Rey goes for the legs, and nice twist right there of it. And Rey Mysterio going back to work on the leg of Darren, and oh god, D-Money needs to figure himself out here before Rey figures him out here. And Rey goes back down to work again. Look at Rey working on the knee of Darren, and yet again he is going back forward and he's not stopping. And look at Rey Mysterio dropping himself right here. Rey Mysterio very, very smart about what he's doing here in this match. But again, back to the talk about who's next in line for the Intercontinental Championship. Mark Henry's possibly going to be the next World Heavyweight Champion. A nice takedown, nice right there. Nice attack right there by Darren Young. Darren Young showing that that leg is still fine. It's not hurt as much as Ray thought it would be. Big time kick to knock down Darren. Darren Young got knocked out on that one. Knees right there to the midsection of Darren. And Darren needs to figure out a way to beat Ray here, because Ray is going right after his leg. Find a way to make him stop going after that leg. You know, I got a chance to speak with Titus, though. That's the one primetime player I got a chance to speak to. I didn't see Darren, but I got a chance to speak with him, and I told him, hey, you know, what's going on with this situation for the tag team champions? He's like, you know, you know, we're working. We're trying to get our way in there. We beat them already in singles competition, but we haven't gotten that chance in to get that tag team, that 2-on-2 matchup. But hopefully, hopefully the GM, whoever's running this show right here, whoever's doing it, I know Mr. Duncan's not here, but hopefully he's still able to put some input into, you know, that, hey, maybe we deserve the tag team championship. You know, maybe we deserve a match against them at Money in the Bank for the titles. And, you know we can take down these guys. These guys ain't nothing but some chumps. They want to call it's their world, huh? They don't really realize who they're dealing with. They're dealing with Mr. No Days Off and Darren Young and Mr. Real Deal, Titus O'Neil. And that's true, they are dealing with them. But Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles, again, they are very seasonable veterans. And I'm not saying that Darren and Titus aren't, but, you know, Ray and AJ have done a lot. And there's a pinfall fall right here by Ray. Ray switch it, and there's a kick out right there by Darren. That could have been it for him. That could have been it for Darren. And that kick right there knocks down Darren. But Ray says, get back up, guy. And Darren says, get out of here. As Darren Young gets rid of Ray out of the ring, and Darren goes right back after. He's not going to let Ray rest at all. He's going to tell him, hey, you're going to get in that ring. You're going to fight me. As simple as that. That's the way it goes. Darren Young with the leg drop right there on Rey Mysterio. Darren Young, elbow to the back of Ray. Standing lost their mind, living in a gangster's. Yes! Yes! The knee, there it is! Gut check! Gut check! Rey Mysterio is out! Yes! Oh no! Darren Young's like, come on, how did he kick out of my finisher? Oh no, 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 no! 619, no! 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 619! 619! And that is it! Call it! And a kick out by Darren Young! A kick out by Darren Young, and Ray's like, oh, hell no. Hell no. And Darren Young says, here we go. Mr. No Days Off says, one more gut check for the road. One more gut check. The gut check. Did he get it? Did he get it? He got it. Darren Young has just gotten Titus O'Neil a match against AJ Styles. And I'm hearing that might be up next here on Smackdown. Can the primetime players make it to Money in the Bank and become the #1 contenders and face Ray and AJ for the tag team championships? Go Darren Young, go, go, big time player. I'm hearing Titus and AJ are going to come up next. Say sorry. Here we go, baby, here we go. Titus O'Neil about to represent his primetime players and try to come in on the clutch. Show why he's a real deal. He needs to defeat AJ Styles here tonight. Can he do it? We'll see what happens. As Titus O'Neil, AJ Styles up next here on Friday Night Smackdown. Move, move, everybody, move, move, move. We're making $1 million moves, guys. All right, up next is AJ Styles. I like bubblegum, but I don't like bubblegum. You get me? The evil ways. Whoa, whoa, whoa. AJ, where's your gold? Or your bronze? I don't know. Where is it? Oh, I'm getting a message. Oh, okay, what is it? Oh, this is Riley Sparks, apparently, and Rey Mysterio and Mark Henry's plan. Oh, don't show the gold to Titus O'Neil. It will discourage him. It won't make him fight as strong anymore. Or does this mean Riley's World is scared of the primetime players? If AJ Styles is not coming out with the championship, tells me a little something more. Tells me Riley's World is scared of the primetime players. If anything, I think this makes more attention for Titus. Now he's like, hey, he doesn't even care about the tag team title, something I care about so much. I'm going to show him why. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, will take on Titus O'Neil up next. I think Titus can do it. Titus has done it before. He'll do it again. Titus and AJ, here we go. The big man against this guy right here, who's a very, very experienced guy. AJ Styles going to work hard. He gave a dirty eye rake to get make sure that Titus goes down. And look at AJ going to work right there. You're dropping Titus O'Neil. I've never seen the big man go down like this. As here comes AJ, an elbow right there. AJ Styles came to play now. AJ Styles not playing around now. He knows what's on the line. He knows that they're the #1 contender shot and a day off for Money in the Bank. And there's a drop kick right there by AJ. AJ Styles, part of Riley's World. I think it's been one dangerous group because of him and Riley Sparks. And now they have Mr. And look out, Titus! The big man says, I'm not going down easily, guy. Titus O'Neil. But look at AJ Styles switching it again, yet again. AJ Styles says, here, I hope you like this one right here. Oh my God, look at the athleticism yet again. Boom! AJ Styles, show him how it's done, boy. Show him how it's done. As Titus is in trouble here because look at oh, look at that right there. Look at this guy. Oh, wait a second. Titus, oh, but look at AJ. He's like, come on. Oh, I like this about AJ. That's the one thing I like. Look at what he does 3 times. One more, and here comes Titus yet again. And then how does AJ finish this? He gives you a clothesline, and he goes high risk. And AJ, whoa! That could be it. 1, 2, and Titus with the kick out. Titus O'Neil able to kick out of that one. As AJ Styles comes to play here, and Titus needs to figure out a way to make sure that AJ doesn't do anything to beat him. As Titus O'Neil, here we go. Here we go. The big man, Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil, look at this guy. He's a physical beast. Look at him. Scary. I know if you walked right into him, you wouldn't want to mess. If you slapped the girl's ass, what would you do? Nothing. You'd be like, I'm sorry, sir. And he'll be like, yeah, that's what I thought. And big time clothesline right there by Titus. Titus taking control of this match against AJ Styles, and it's not where AJ wants, because if Titus gets his chance to show AJ how much the titles mean to him, AJ's going to be done this one. As look at Titus, strong moves. Oh, God. Nice move right there by Titus. Titus for the pin. Titus for the win. A kick out right there by AJ Styles. As Titus coming right here. Big time punch to knock down AJ. Another pinfall right here. 1, 2. And a kick out by AJ Styles. AJ's keeping himself alive, though. Titus O'Neil trying to keep himself in this one, too. And AJ Styles switches it around. This is not the part where you want AJ Styles to take control now, because now AJ has to do what he... Look at AJ. Oh, he went face first. Face first. Titus was like, oh, hell no. And that's what you get for going high risk. Get moves where they don't work out like that. It's Titus O'Neil right now could be on the cusp of becoming a #1 contender alongside Darren Young for the tag team championships and making a big match at the Money in the Bank when the primetime players take on the Riley's Worlds, AJ Styles and Rey Mysterio for the tag team championship. But first, Titus has to pick up the win here, and AJ Styles says, I don't think so, sonny boy. AJ Styles, look at AJ. I love the way he goes to work, but I'm pretty sure his opponent don't love the way he goes to work. as AJ Styles taking down Titus right there. Look at these. Just look at him. Just kicking him while he's down. Who does this? Lies what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Titus O'Neil says, I don't think you realize the way I feel about you now. Backdate. The word on the streets, the fire in your heart is out. By now, I don't know the words to this song. All I know is the one word, lyric over here. Come on and get to it. Cutting all the almost started off so early. Here comes the moonsault from AJ Styles. AJ Styles in control of the match. There are many things I like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're going to be the one to save me, but look at Titus saves himself with a big-time neck breaker. The real deal, Titus O'Neil. Do it, baby. Do it live. Do it live. Do it live. And now AJ Styles says yet again no. AJ says, no, I don't think so. I don't want this guy to get any momentum whatsoever. And Titus, Titus says, here, you want to see something? Watch this. Center of the ring. Titus got him. Titus, make the pinfall. Make the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. The tag team champion is down. And that means that Money in the Bank, it's going to be the $1 million players, the prime-time players versus AJ Styles and Rey Mysterio of Riley's World for that WWE Tag Team Championships of the World. Bet you didn't see that one coming. I'm being sarcastic in case you couldn't hear me. Obvious booking. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. I feel like I've sang this song before this to you guys. I feel like I have. But Titus O'Neil, big win for the big man. And I know him and Darren are gonna be celebrating, man. They're gonna be contending for gold now. Last month they were barely doing anything, and now they're contending for gold. Exactly, that's what I thought. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. That saves me. My ass is becoming numb on this chair. I'm just letting you know, my ass is numb. With a huge main event tonight, we still have those Sheamus versus Riley Sparks. Oh baby, let's just move on with this show. Titus O'Neil, Darren Young, your new #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championships. That saves my ass, because after all, my ass is numb, my ass is numb, my ass is numb. I can't get up. Break his neck. Yep, my mic cut off again. I'm getting very tired of it, but hey, it still works, so whatever. But here comes the man that's going to be part of that big battle royal, that 4-man eliminate, that big match that we have at Money in the Bank that you guys should be interested, because we might be crowning our new World Heavyweight Champion through that, or we might be crowning our new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. And either way, it's going to be big, as Mark Henry will take on a man who's in the Money in the Bank match, Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett is rolling. Wade Barrett is rolling, but tonight's going to be his biggest challenge right here. Literally, it's his biggest challenge. Look at the size of that man. Mark Henry's never strayed away from a hamburger he did not want to eat. So I'm glad he didn't hear that. But Mark Henry, the beast, the guy who inducts people into the Hall of Pain, it's just what he does. Simple as that. He just inducts people to the Hall of Fame. It's what he does. You can't stop him from doing that. And tonight, Wade Barrett's going to have to make sure he doesn't get inducted to the Hall of Pain, or else he might not even make any Money in the Bank. Queen. a chance to speak to Barrett in the back about this match. And I told him, what's your news for Wade Barrett? Wade Barrett, what's your news for Mark Henry? He told him, well, I've got some bad news for him, actually. Some bad news, Barrett. The bad news is he's gonna run into this elbow right here. His face is just gonna run right into it. Well, actually, no. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab my elbow and just smash the face off of Mark Henry and send him back to his sexual chocolate days. That's the bad news for everyone. And the bad news for Henry is he's going to go down 1, 2, 3 to the Barrett barrage. And that's all the news I have for you today. So I love Wade Barrett. I think he's been doing a great job here, you know, since he lost the European Championship. Usually people go down when they lose the title, but he's transcending up. He's going up. And I think it has a lot to do with him changing his attitude. Him now realizing, hey, you know, maybe I should just be not worried about whatever, you know, myself now. I need to help, at least be focused on these fans. You know, these fans can be very supportive, very helpful. As Mark Henry right here and Wade Barrett, this could be a big, good match, or this could be one match that just is not going to go well. As Wade Barrett, look at Wade Barrett striking. Wade Barrett goes quick already to knock down the big man. And Barrett, oh, but look at Mark Henry yet again. Mark Henry as one strong dude, as the world's strongest man, a part of the Riley's World Connection. And look at this. Look at the strength of Henry. Wade Barrett is just getting lifted up like nothing here. And Wade Barrett's a big man, tall man. But Mark Henry showing you his strength. And, you know, Mark Henry apparently next week he has a proposal that I didn't, you know, I'm going to have to tell you this because I'm the guy who bears all the news. Next week he has a proposal for Riley Sparks. I wonder what that is. You know, is he going to try to leave Riley's World now? I don't know. We'll see what his proposal is for Riley Sparks. And look at that! Fudge! Wade Barrett's got to have something broken after that. And now he barely kicks out of that one. It says a 2 count right there. But I'm trying to figure out what his proposal for Riley Sparks will be next week. And we'll see what it is next week here on Friday Night Smackdown. Remember, Riley Sparks is still in the main event here tonight against Sheamus. And that should be one hell of a match. And look at him again! Does he just like splashing people? Wade Barrett, though, trying to fight back here. Look at Wade. Oh, but look at Mark Henry. A headbutt. A headbutt to bring down Wade Barrett. Mark Henry, very, very tough. That's all I can say. Very tough guy. Very strong man. And if I'm Wade Barrett, I'm going to try to go back to the days when I was the European champion, defending my championship every single week, and go back to it. Look at him yet again! What? Barrett, someone check if Barrett's lungs have not been burst, if they haven't burst or they haven't exploded, or he has any broken ribs or anything. The way Mark Henry is, this guy's a huge man. Look at Barrett though. Barrett, look at striking punches, doing what he needs to do. Look at Barrett, and Barrett is doing what he needs to do to come back into this one. The Barrett barrage. Oh, but look at Mark Henry. What did I tell you? This guy can do what he needs to do. He can stop these guys as best as he wants, and no one's gonna beat him. Simple as that. As Mark Henry now is in full control of this matchup. Look at the way he's got Barrett. Oh my God, a power bomb. A power bomb. Wade Barrett. Oh, look at Mark Henry. He's ready to put down Wade. And Barrett is done. Barrett is done. World Strongest Slam. Mark Henry, you've finished him. Barrett is laid out. Look at him. Mark Henry. Oh my, look at Mark. He's just taunting right now. He's just like, whatever. What's he going to do to me? Get up and beat me? Oh, I think he is. You got to turn your back. Oh, but look at him. Oh, no. Look at the strength. Look at the strength. Oh, God. Mark Henry is dominating now. Mark Henry is now saying another World's Strongest Slam. Wait, Barrett says no. Barrett says no. Barrett says, come on, guy, come on. Get up, Mark, get up. Oh, I think Mark is up, but Wade Barrett now realizing he was taunting a little bit, and there's a takedown right there by Henry. And look at Henry, says, you want to beat me? And Barrett says, yeah, I'll beat you. Watch this. There it is, that elbow. That elbow. That elbow. 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Mark Henry. And Barrett's like, oh, come on. Barrett's like, come on, that was my best move. Barrett's like, that was my best move. That was my Barrett. Now, come on, man. And now Henry's coming back into it. But look at Barrett. Barrett is here. Deal with that. And now Barrett turns him over. Oh my God, this is how Barrett won so many of his matches. By this way submission. The half leg Boston crab, but Mark Henry very smart. Look at the strength of Barrett. Barrett right now. How is he going to beat him? That's my question to you guys. How is Barrett going to take him out? Wins the change. Oh, come on, Barrett. Barrett put him down. Barrett's like, yep. Warming up that elbow one more time. Barrett said, actually, no. Let me lift him. Look at the strength it takes. There it is. Wasteland. 1, 2. And a kick out again by Mark Henry. Barrett's like, nope. I can't. God damn it. And look at Barrett. Oh, God, the strength. The strength it takes to lift a man like Mark Henry up like that has to just be shockingly impressing. Look at Mark. He's like, ah. And now Mark Henry's back in control of this one. But now Barrett's is here. Big time punches. And here comes Henry. Oh my God, I've never seen Mark Henry do this. And that's why he doesn't do it, because he can't handle it. And Barrett drops him. Barrett says, I got to do it one more time, guys. Here it is. Bam! Barrett, you got to do it. You got to finish him here. Barrett says, here, another one. Another bull hammer. And Mark Henry goes down. And now, look, and that's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. Make him tap. Make him tap. And Mark's like, I give up. Wade Barrett. Huge win. Huge win again. I mean, huge because Mark Henry's a huge dude. But huge win for the man who's going into Money in the Bank. Wade Barrett. Oh my God. Is Wade Barrett our future Mr. Money in the Bank for SmackDown? He took him a while though. He gave him an elbow. It didn't knock him out that. Then he went for his submission, the half leg Boston Crab. It didn't work. And then he went for a waistline. It didn't work. The win the change. Then the win the change happened. And he hit the elbow again, the bull hammer elbow again. And then he said, you know what? I'm gonna do what's been very helpful for me and make the submission, get that half leg Boston Crab, and I made him tap. Mark Henry taps out. Wade Barrett picks up the win. Wait, what? Whoa, what the hell is this? That's Antonio Cesaro. He's on the Raw Money in the Bank. Wow. Well, again, Antonio Cesaro is a real American. He's trying to deport people. Wade Barrett might be on the list of deportees. People he wants to deport. What the hell is going on here? I don't know. Antonio was on the Raw Money in the Bank and Wade Barrett was on the SmackDown one. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion. This isn't an Intercontinental Championship match. This is just Riley Sparks, the Intercontinental Champion. He's got the main event spotlight tonight as he takes on SmackDown's newest superstar, Sheamus. I'm still not happy with what he did at King of the Ring, especially making a gauntlet match with the Intercontinental Championship on the line just so you don't have to face one-on-one, really. And then say, hey, I'm the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Let me get you the quote that he said. The Intercontinental Championship is me. The Intercontinental Champion will always be me. When you think of Intercontinental Championship, when you think of champions on SmackDown, on Raw, in the whole WWE's history, all you'll think about is Riley Sparks. I'll read more of the quote when the match starts so I can say some things about Sheamus I think we need to point out about him. But Riley Sparks, this quote he gave me is, wow, I'm hating more. Wait, what the hell? Yeah, of course you bring out Mark Henry. Of course. Riley's World well involved in this one. Wow. Yeah, of course. That's the way you're going to do it. And Riley Sparks, yeah, this is the way it is. His MO is to do things like that. Get his buddies, get his group members to help him out. And Riley Sparks already going to work on Sheamus. A sneak attack on the Celtic Warrior. And Riley Sparks going to work here. Wow, I don't know what to say here. Sheamus, though. God damn it. Mark. Hate these guys. Someone get rid of these guys, honestly. They're bigger pests in the Shield here on SmackDown. These guys are annoying the bejesus out of me. Look at him again. Is he going for the 4 of them? The 4 corners? Haven't seen this since 1989. It was done by the great Gonzo on the great Bajini. And I'm making shit up again. And, oh, not again. No. He went for 4 corners. He did the 4 corners. And Sparks is just, this is the one thing I hate about Sparks, that he can actually back up what he does. And, there's a kick out by Sheamus. Good job, Sheamus. Keep yourself alive in this one, Sheamus. As Riley Sparks right now. Look at Sheamus says, I'm going to fight back. Hell no. I'm not giving you the easiest fight of my career. And look at Sheamus in here. You need these, you need this. Riley Sparks able to get himself back in the ring, though. He's laying down, and now here comes Sparks yet again. And look at Sparks with nice uppercut right there. Hit to the back right there. If I am... Sheamus is, he was the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Yeah, he lost it at, he lost the chance at it at King of the Ring. He lost it, and it's, it is what it is. But, Sheamus has said, you know what? I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep fighting for a chance to become that champion yet again, no matter what it takes. But, he's now been traded in that big trade for Kofi Kingston over to SmackDown. So now, his goal was, hey, the world title's on my picture, my horizon. So whoever was holding that title, I'm coming after them. As Sheamus with a nice counter. Here we go. Here comes the Celtic Warrior. But here comes Riley Sparks yet again to make sure the Celtic Warrior can't get anything started here. That's Sheamus. He's going to have to figure out a way to take down Riley here. As look at him. Look at this. Riley. Powerbomb. Pinfall. 1, 2. And a kick out by Sheamus. Sheamus, man. And look, here comes Sheamus. Yes. Here comes the Celtic Warrior. The Great White, and a big-time takedown of Sheamus. You want to drink with someone? Drink with Sheamus. He's Irish. Nothing is too hard for him. He'll take all of y'all out. And Sheamus right for the midsection of Riley Sparks. Here we go. Now maybe Sheamus can build some momentum yet again. And Sheamus here in the main event of Friday Night SmackDown. Coming right at you. Boom, boom, boom. And look at this. Oh, Riley Sparks yet again. Working on the leg right there. Again, if I'm Sheamus, I'm thinking, hey, man, come on. Stop working on my leg. This isn't cool. And there we go. There we go. Sheamus is like, I got this. And backbreaker. Oh, nice move right there by Sheamus. Riley Sparks. Let me read to you again that quote, though, as I've been going. He said he was the Intercontinental Champion. He's been the greatest champion ever. He has not needed anyone's help to get where he is. He is the only guy that matters to this whole championship thing. He said he's been the guy who has done everything, and no one has helped him out. Again, it sounds like a douchey rapper, we all know. He said he started from the bottom, now he's here. Yet again, you were helped to get a contract here in the WWE. Your contract was, you were given a WWE contract. You were given an Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania. And I think somehow, luckily, you got it. And after that, you became this guy who thought, hey, I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. And he said, it's just people are going to hate me for being so great that you're going to try to make every conclusion, everything to say, hey, I'm not that great. These are the words of Riley Sparks. Riley Sparks says, hey, they're going to always find a way to criticize you. They're going to find a way to always hate you. But at the end of the day, those people are going to be watching me, paying tickets to come watch me. And then after the show is done, I'm still going to be rolling in my bank. They're going to be going back to their hard-working jobs, and they're just going to be hating and hating. And you know what I'm going to be doing? And after that, I said, hey, man, that's not PG. And he was like, again, that's just to emphasize what it is, that these people are going to have to wake up the next day and live their life that they are knowing they are not me. And, I told Riley, hey, man, these people are fans. These people pay their hard-earned money. He's like, so what? They pay their earned money to see me. I don't pay my money to see them. No, they pay their money to see me, and they pay to see the greatest Intercontinental Champion ever, and simply the greatest WWE superstar of all time ever. You know, Riley Sparks has only been here for a while, but he's got this confidence that he's done so much, and someone just needs to bring this guy back down to earth. I don't know how, or how, you know, beat him. I don't know, beat the crap out of him. I was hoping that King of the Ring we would see that, but I guess not. Sometimes I have to scream randomly to see that my mic is still recording. As the Celtic Warrior comes, big time shot right here by Sheamus. Sheamus, I got also a chance to speak with him. You know, I told him, hey, you know, since you're not going for any title, what's going on? He's like, you know what, my goal right now is to take down the Big Show. Big Show wants to keep messing around with my business, and he took down my mentor Triple H. He took him out and he obliterated him. But you know what? I want to step in the ring with Big Show at Money in the Bank and beat the crap out of him. Give him my bro kick, reach my foot all the way up there, 7 feet in the air, and put the bro kick in his face and knock him out. And you know, Sheamus says he wants it, but he knows that Paul Heyman has not been. Paul Heyman's protecting his guys, and Sheamus is like, I'm feeling it, baby, I'm feeling it. As Riley Sparks right now could be in a lot of trouble right here because Sheamus is feeling it. When Sheamus feels it, he gives you white noise. White noise, pinfall. 1, 2, kick out by Riley Sparks. Riley surviving. Oh, baby, tell me what was I supposed to do? Oh, baby, I think I sang the lyrics incorrectly. As Riley Sparks with a big time move right there. Big time belly to belly. As now look at this uppercut. Shit. Riley Sparks, pinfall, win. And a kick out by Sheamus. What a main event these two are going after here. And a big takedown right there by Sheamus. What's Sheamus thinking here? Sheamus thinking, bro. Whoa, bro kick. And Sheamus says, how about a bigger move here? My lonely fest. Nice. Come on, get it together, Sheamus. Put him down. And Sheamus says, here, let's lift him up here. Let's lift him up and just throw him. The Intercontinental Champion just thrown like a rag doll. 1, 2, and a kick out by Riley, the Intercontinental Champion. Wow. Sheamus is like, okay, I'm impressed. This guy has some skills and he wants to bring me out. Sheamus again, white noise. Sheamus is like, this guy is not going to give me the easy fight that I wanted. But you know what? I never wanted an easy fight. And, shots in the midsection right there by Riley Sparks. And now Riley's got the, wait a second, Riley's got the neck breaker. Riley Sparks trying to figure out what's going on here. Wait, what's Riley, oh my God, what's he thinking? Hey, wait a second. Oh my God, that kick! That kick could be it. That kick could be the end for Sheamus. And look at Riley Sparks. Look how he just works on him. Calculates what he's doing here. Calculating his head like a freaking calculator's in there. And oh, he misses it. Sheamus, who had a big match this past Monday night on Raw against Daniel Bryan, trying to carry that momentum into this one. And here comes Sheamus and knocks him out again. Sheamus is like, I know what it's going to take to bring this guy out. Oh my God, yes, do it. Do it live. Yes, bro kick. The bro kick. 1, 2, 3. Riley Sparks is out. Yes. Sheamus showing you why he's going to be one of the most feared stars on Smackdown. The Great White takes down the Intercontinental Champion, even after being helped out by Mark Henry. Riley Sparks not able to get the job done. This is hope for SmackDown. It shows that there is a weakness to Riley Sparks, that there is a weakness to Riley's world. They all lost tonight. Every member of them lost their match. And look at Sheamus telling Riley, come on. And look at Riley, he's like, okay, I respect you. Wow, that's weird. Why did Sheamus just shake? I don't know what the hell. Sheamus is a great sport, but Riley Sparks usually isn't. I don't know what's going on here, but that's Friday Night SmackDown.